Welcome to Grown and Opinionated. I'm Menina.
I'm Marshana.
Oh my God, you always Marshana.
No, I'm not.
Marshawn Lynch. That's why you always. Yes, you are. You were here.
Did you
before.
see him? Oh, you don't watch the football game.
I did. He was at
yoked
the.
up. No, he.
Oh no,
he got kicked out the game because what? He was on the sideline. He wasn't in the game. He wasn't in the game at the time. A fight. Well, they was arguing. You know, they got up in each other's face. He runs off the sideline, goes in the middle of the fight, yokes up the ref.
Oh, wow.
After I read that was his cousin. His cousin is on his team, Peters or somebody.
Oh my God.
And I guess he ran to his rescue because I guess he was the one that was getting it in with the Kansas City. So he runs on the sideline, goes in there. All you see him is he yoked up the referee.
Oh my God.
And they was playing in L.A. So you know that people got his back. So they kicked him out the game,
and they probably fined his ass.
He got suspended. He can't play the next game. But he was in the stands with the
mask. That's what I saw him.
Then he caught the train home, and showing the kids how to pop their collar. I love him.
I can't.
He just don't care. He just don't care. I love it. I
care.
So I'm Marshana.
And I think I'm gonna be Menina.
You saw the interview?
Yes.
I didn't see the interview.
And you know what? I was driving home and I cut it off for the last part, and I was so interested in it because I always thought Mano had an interesting story. I bought his first album. It wasn't the best.
I never heard his story.
However, that he was in prison for like 10 years or some shit like that, and then just came out of prison and took off. And he was like that. He said, when I was in solitary confinement, I taught myself how to rap. And
so he didn't know how to rap.
He wasn't rapping or nothing before. And he was like, that they used to, he called it something, but he was like, they would be on the bars. And they were like, well, I mean, whatever. And he was explaining to them, like, they would be like on the bars in a prison, I guess, on their cell, and they would just, like, somebody would spit around, somebody else would, and they would do it. And he was like, I heard them. I was like, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to write me a rhyme so I could do it. And he said, and then that's what I started doing it in there. And then when he came out, he started getting himself popping. So I always thought that was an interesting story because he did 10 years. He was really young when he went into prison.
What did he go in for? Drugs?
I thought it was kidnapping and arson or something.
Shoot.
Some crazy shit. Just on the streets or whatever. And he was young.
And he's another one that be honest.
Yeah, so when he came out, I thought it was an interesting story because I'm like, this could have went either way with this guy. Mm-hmm. And then to come out and, you know, bring himself up and get the album. So I bought the album to support him. And plus, High Hater and all of above. They were really good songs. And then the one with Swiss Beats that they have on Sing. Because, you know, I watch Sing every day of my life with my kids.
Oh, they got a song on Sing?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I think I might give away $1 million.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's on Sing? I like that song.
So I bought the album. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. And I just always really been interested in him. And then he was, so he was talking about what happened with him and Birdman, what happened with his deal. And then he said, I'm doing a documentary. He said, and this thing is like, all I think about is consuming me, everything. And it's about bartenders in New York City. We're not out in the life, so we don't know shit. But apparently in New York City, like, the bartenders have become more popular than the strippers.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. And I was watching...
I take it they female bartenders with, like,
a female
top on or something?
I assume. I don't know. Okay. I know Cardi B was talking about it one time, and it had to be old because her teeth weren't fixed. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I don't like that they don't give dark-skinned women that opportunity. That they only give it to the lighter skin and the Spanish-looking women. And she was talking about it, but I'm like... Well, don't they make the money dancing as opposed to bartending? How much could you make? But apparently, that's the new thing, is that you make a lot of money bartending. And that's what Bernice used to do.
Oh, okay.
She was a bartender.
Like when they say like they a bottle girl and all that.
And a bartender,
Oh, okay.
And that was her thing before. So he was like, he's doing a documentary on it and about the girls going through it. He said, I have one young girl and it was her whole dream was just to become one of these, they call them like celebrity type bartenders who blow up from that. He said, then I have another girl, like she was the original like celebrity bartender, you would call her. And he was, that's the thing. He's like, and she's been doing it for 10 years or whatever. And he was like, and everybody has been coming up under her and moving on, like Bernice and and they get Instagram famous, and she still can't get it. And that she had broke down crying, like, I don't understand why it's not happening for me. That I'm not famous.
I want to see this.
I know, right?
Because, like, is she pretty? Did she go get her body done like Bernice?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that.
And he talk about, like, some of them have kids, some of them have men, and this and that. And some of them, like,
do well for him.
I know he said, like, some of them left corporate jobs because you make so much money doing this, and this is what they wanted. And the way he was so passionate about it, I was like, I want to think
that they can make, like, a bartender can't, because you figure us regular, we'll tip the bartender, like say it's $2 every time you go get a drink, especially if it's an open bar. I'm paying you like $2 or $3 because I'm not even paying for this drink. So why wouldn't I just tip you every time I get a drink, like an open bar? So just imagine just us just tipping a little $2, $3 here. Imagine somebody going there, getting a bottle for $125 and give you $200. That's $75 every bottle they buy.
Girl, you think it's too small.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm about to say.
Just that. And that's just drug dealers, I'm saying. Say that to drug dealers.
I'm in New York, and you got these girls, and the bottle costs you $300-$400.
And then they give them $500. Mm-hmm. So you just made $200 off of one bottle. Mm-hmm. And you selling that all night. And so it's money.
Yes, they saying so. I never, again, like I said, I'm not out. I ain't been to a club in like decades, so I don't know even what happens, how you get in. But the way he was speaking about it, I was like, oh, I really want to get in.
So this is why he was on the Breakfast Club, or was it because he went, what you call that, independent?
That the independent thing wasn't why he was on there. They asked him like, what made you go independent and how is it versus being on, because you've been on a major all of this time. And that's how Birdman came in. He like, I didn't really want to go independent. He was like, Birdman came to me, or he told my manager, whatever, like, I'm interested in Mano, that he wanted to sign him. He said, so we were like, oh, okay. He was like, I'll pay Atlantic to release him. We'll pay the money so he could get out his contract, and then he signed here. And he was like, but we told him, like, hold on, we think Atlantic about to release me anyway, and we think we could get out of the contract with no money, so just hold on, and we're going to do it, and then we'll sign with you. So he said that him and his manager and the attorneys, they worked on it. They got him the release. So he said once he got the release, he sent it to Birdman or emailed him, called him, and was like, look, I got my release. What's up? And he was like, he never heard from Birdman again. He was like, so now I'm out of my deal. And I don't have another one. So he said then, but then he was like, so him and Uncle Murder must have did a mixtape or an album or something together. He said, so then Birdman came again and said, like, look, I want to sign y'all as a group. And he was like, all right, well, send the contracts. We'll look it over and we'll do business. He said he sent the contracts, and he was like, you know, it just wasn't a good deal for us. So we tried to change or whatever. And he was like, we just decided not to do it. He was like, so that was it. He said, but that's how I became independent. He said, I left. He said, I didn't choose to be independent. I left thinking I was going to have another situation. And he said, and then I didn't have one.
Oh, okay.
He was saying, which I guess, I don't know. I'm so fascinated about this. I really need to get into this business, because you have Chance the Rapper, and you have some of these other ones who are independent
and do well.
But I think that the fact that they come from majors, so they're used to everybody doing everything for them, that they don't understand that just because you're independent doesn't mean you don't need these people. It's just that you have to pay for these people now. Nobody else is. Because he was saying, like, Envy and Charlamagne was saying, like, I was mad that you didn't really push that other song you had out further. And he like, you have to understand that there's money that has to be spent behind a song. People have to market it. And Angela was like, yeah, people have to work your song. Like, you got to work it. And he like, and when you independent, you really don't know that. So it seems like him and Keisha Cole, remember we talked about that, and that she went back to the major label because she didn't understand. Like, there's so much work that goes behind that, and all they see is like, oh, independent, you keep most of your money, and you do
the team. I think with independent to be successful, and maybe that's how Chance the Rapper became successful doing it. You need a team that's willing to grind with you until you make money.
And then get paid.
And then get on. It's just like, so you would need some really good, it would have to be your friend. Because only a friend or family member that you can trust would do that without getting really no money. And just hustling until you do make it and knowing they're going to reap those rewards later.
Well, you could also have, for example, I'm sure, like, it depends on the situation, but, like, you could sign somebody up and, like, listen, but we agree, I get a certain percentage, I get this. Because then I'm hustling also for my interest. Yeah. It can't be like, oh, we're not going to have any contracts, anything. I'm going to just keep working and hope you blow. No.
No, because when you blow, I blow.
Yeah, but we need that in writing.
No. Yeah, that's why I said you need, like, people you can trust. Like, you can say you're your friend, but when it comes down to that business, that friendship going to go out. Oh, yeah,
they get that money. They be like,
you really need that team that you can trust.
Well, so Mano was like, I'm hiring people now, like I'm doing that now because now I see that that's what you have to, you still need these people. Mm-hmm. He was like, when I was on a major, he said a song would have a whole staff behind it to work it and push it and get it on things. He said, and then, you know, you independent and it's you. Like, you gotta have people behind it. Yeah. I think Chance, I think Fat Joe does well independent because he had the label for so long, so he knew what was up and how to do everything. But I think a lot of them miss that part, that they just see like, well, you keep your money. Yeah. And they don't see like, well, you gotta pay.
Money, but you gotta take that money and use it for others.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. So I thought it was really good, but this thing I'm really interested in. So now that we got that out of the way,
did you hear the 112 interview?
No,
I didn't hear that one there either.
I didn't listen. All right. I listened to 52 Savage interview. Oh my god!
I was listening to that, and then you sent me the thing, and I'm like, yeah, we was listening to it at the same time because I was in that car in tears. I can't stand Charlamagne because he's basically souping this man up, and I'm like, I can't stand Charlamagne. But it was just when that guy, I think I was parking my car. He was like, because I guess the whole thing is he got to go fund me to get some tea or whatever. He was like, so you just eat. He was like, so what you eat for breakfast? He was like, I had some boiled egg. He was like, then what you eat? Such and such. He was like, yeah, I had this. He was like, so you just eat soft food? He's like, nah, I can eat real food. He was like, but
it takes some precision.
It takes some precision. It's like, but nah. Because one time I had some Doritos. He was like, I can't eat no Taco Bell. He was like, because one time I had some Doritos. It almost sent me to the hospital.
I was cracking up.
I was like, funny, but I hate Charlamagne. Because you just souping this man up. Like, he's so good. Like, come on.
Well, I don't think that. So, when I was listening, because I listen on YouTube, and they have all the curses, everything. But he is entertaining. Either way, he's entertaining. And so, I guess that was the thing. And he talked about, how he got the name, because they were like, well, why you call yourself 52 when you 53 and whatever? He said, honestly, my name is DJ Suede or whatever. Sweat.
So I didn't hear that part.
He was like, I'm a DJ in Texas. And he was like, but I put up the rap video or whatever. And he was like, this man right here, he the one who reposted it and then put hashtag 52 Savage. He said, so everybody started posting it and it was going viral with 52 Savage. And he was like, I told my friend, I ain't no fucking 52 Savage. My name DJ Sway. I've been doing this and that. And then his friend showed him like, you see how many posts you have now and this and that? He said, oh, I'm 52 Savage. And then he was talking about, he was like, because he has a song with Snoop Dogg. Yeah. He was like, I never called anybody to do a song or do anything. They called me. Yeah, I heard that. And one with Mike Epps. I mean, I was just cracking. I think
the one with Mike Epps is something, well, you need a big girl or something like that. I said, I can't.
And then when he called, did he call MVE or something? He was like, oh, I thought that was you. I said, yo, these
No, he called some other girl Angela Yee. He was like, that's not Angela Yee. Angela Yee is sitting next to you. He was like, oh, she... Then I came in here. She told me she was Angela Yee.
Oh yeah, I was like, cause who is he calling Angela Yee? I couldn't see the other person. I'm like, is he talking about Envy?
He said with some girl.
That's why I kept cracking up. He was like, cause I asked who this motherfucker was. I was like, I was just done with that interview. I could not.
Yeah,
oh my god,
that was. I gotta watch the whole thing, but that was funny.
So, and what was the how could I forget about the big thing that's been going on all week with this Keisha Kayor and the children? And then did you see my neck, my back girl talking about she got the birth certificate, she gonna put it out?
Oh no.
Last night she was like, oh, she does a web series.
Yeah, it was like bring it to the judge or
the Queen's Court.
Yeah.
And so she was like, we got him. We
That's
gonna
a
bring
transgender, right? That's with her?
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's a transgender.
Girl, you think I be watching my neck, my back?
No, the video that this is my first. I didn't even know about. She got this. What is it, like a YouTube?
A web series.
A web series. No, I didn't know nothing about it until this Keisha Kayor, and she was talking about, oh, come to the court or something like that. And the other lady is there. She got real big boobs and a little afro, but I think it's a transgender.
I don't know. I didn't even see. I just was on the internet last night and they were posting the thing. I said, I can't. They are so crazy. But, which, I don't know. I like Keisha Kayor, but that meme they have of the Lion King, and it was like Gucci like, it's either me or them kids, and she pull up her baby, her kids like that, like in the Lion King where Mustafa getting
Is you Gucci? I can't. But what is it to lie? I guess to her, she's like, well, I'm not lying. I'm just not talking about it. But you putting everything else about your life out. Why you can't put out that you have children?
That's my point. And I was like, I hate these celebrities with, oh, we don't want this. We want you to know this. We don't want this. Because I said, I can understand if she made a decision to say, like, I'm going to keep my kids out of this life because they haven't chose this life yet. Mm-hmm. That's fine. But once somebody brought up the fact of whether or not you have secret children, which I'm doing hashtags because I don't understand how children are secrets. I mean, oh yeah, air quotes now. Once they brought that up, you could have said,
yeah, I have 3 children.
Yes or no.
Their ages are such and such, and that's it.
And that's it. And you're not. No, I decide to keep them out of the limelight.
Yeah, nobody asking you to show them, but you could acknowledge that you have 3 children.
Exactly. So that was my thing. And then that stupid. Well, I don't want to call it stupid because I guess it was smart on her part when she put up, I don't have 3 secret children in Jamaica. I'm like.
But you have 3 children.
You're not denying it,
but
you're just like putting Jamaica. It out there. Yeah, and I'm like,
so where are they? Y'all in Atlanta? They in Atlanta?
Are they? Oh yeah, they in Atlanta. Or I think so. I know Gucci's from Atlanta, so I believe they're in Atlanta.
I just assumed that they were still in Atlanta. I don't know.
But from the internet, they saying that the kids in Florida and all of this other stuff.
Yeah, with who? Like now, people gonna want to know that. Like. Cause why are you hiding it? Like, I don't get it.
I don't understand that either. Cause she could just come out and say, "Yes, I do have other children." Gucci's aware, or I mean, you don't even need to say Gucci's aware because once you say I have other children, you're gonna be aware. Once you say that and just say I have other children, my husband knows I have other children. I choose to keep them out of the limelight to protect them and move on. And that would shut all of this down, but I guess it would stop people talking about her also until this dumbass show they trying to have us watch comes on. So maybe it works in her benefit to not say, to keep letting it go on.
Yeah, to keep letting it go on and hopefully it'll be in the show. But it's not. Because you don't want to
I ain't watching that show. I ain't watching that show at all. I got other shit to do other than that.
Yeah.
And what else? Did you hear about your girl?
Who my girl?
Wendy.
That's not my girl. That's your girl. You love you some Wendy.
Well, she fired her whole staff. Well, not whole staff, but most of her staff.
For leaking. Because she said that they leaked it or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what do you think about that?
Can they?
That's the thing. I don't know, because you can fire people as long as you're not doing it because of race, creed, religion, color, pregnancy, sexual. Like, you can fire people, and then they try to put it out like because they put out a fake story. Now, if she says I'm firing you because you put out a fake story, now that's a problem. Because if we could prove this not a fake story or that we didn't,
then I'll get my job back.
And now you owe me. Exactly. So, but she could have just fired them and like gave them a slip, like, listen, we're not going to use you going forward. Clean out your desk, and then move. Unless they have a contract saying they can't be fired for those reasons, like Star had and Howard Stern, I believe, had things like that in their contracts where, so they can have some freedom to do whatever. But I'm like, so you're firing these people, you're doing all of this, and then.
They know your secrets, so they gonna go and tell it. So,
but like the meme say, first of all, the Daily Mail said that they did a year-long investigation on this. The Daily Mail. Have you initiated a lawsuit against them for putting out this story? No. Because you can easily do, if you're saying that it's fake and it's all of this.
You don't want to do that because now they're going to bring out all the evidence that they have, and it's going to show he's been living this life with this girl.
Exactly. And I'm like, and then you fire these people, which they say has been going on for years, is that whenever it's a problem with Kevin, she just fires everybody else. I'm like,
she's going to be done. She's not going to have no show. She's not going to have nothing. Nobody's going to want to work with her. Nobody's going to want to work for her because they don't know when their time is up. This is not... It's like I'm working a tip job when I'm working with you.
Girl, and I got to deal with him?
And then you deal with... Yeah. I'll find something else.
Then the other thing... well, let's talk about this because you were just doing it. The Taylor Swift and the baby vocals. So now I listened to the thing and this lady is reaching. Because it just sounded like any baby saying gorgeous. I thought it was the whole skit that the baby does.
No, it's just saying gorgeous. So it could be any baby, but I guess if you listening to it, like she just turned on the radio. So if you listen to it, you know you did a video with your daughter just saying gorgeous. Now you hear a song and the baby, like you know how your baby sound. And you know how your baby sound recorded because you always recording your baby. So then you hear that, like, you raise an eyebrow too. Like, is that my baby? Because my thing is public. When I record my child, it's public.
But so then, when did she put this video out of the baby saying gorgeous?
I guess it was a while ago. It was a while ago. So I don't know. I guess you would look at the time frames or whatever and then.
But, well, honestly, even with that, she doesn't have any case. You could probably come at the Taylor and
try to settle something,
and they probably like, look, girl, it ain't even worth I pay my lawyers $1,000 an hour. Here, take something and get out my face because I don't even want them to look.
I would do that. It takes something and get out her face. I would,
because she has no case here. The kid is. I mean, I listened. I thought it was going to be like, because you were saying like the baby does like, yeah. I thought it was going to be more of that. And I'm like, oh. And then it's literally like, gorgeous. And then she keep rewinding it. You out hear this? I'm like, yeah, it's a baby saying gorgeous. It could be any baby.
But I guess with her, this is like somebody, me and you, like you have a small baby. You listen to her and you hear somebody say gorgeous and a baby say gorgeous. You're not going to think nothing of it. But me, say I have this baby and I know I record her saying gorgeous all the time. And now it sounds like her. I'm gonna try to connect that. Like I can see that she was reaching when she first heard it, only because that she has recordings of her daughter
saying gorgeous.
You don't, like, say another person don't. So they gonna be like, oh, that's a baby cute saying gorgeous. But if I'm recording my child and I know she says gorgeous and this child sounds like my child, I'm gonna be like, hold up, is that my baby? I'm not saying that it is, but is it?
But even so, like, you can't own the right to, because even, let's say Taylor Swift was on Instagram, saw the video and was like, oh, that's so cute, I should add it to my song. And then went and hired a baby and said, say gorgeous. What are you going to say? You don't, there's nothing there. It's just nothing there. This lady was reaching, because that means like every word my kids say, anytime I hear somebody else say it, for example, when Beyonce was doing that concert and they had she was doing something and it stayed on Instagram, and then at the end it says "I love you, mommy" or "Hi, mommy" or something.
Supposed to be like Blue.
Yeah, I'm like, well, shit, that sounds like my kid too. Like, what are you? Yeah, this girl. I just watched the video because I'm like, well, damn, like Taylor can't be that. I'm like, oh, this lady reaching. She reaching. Like, this shit don't even, it doesn't even have any distinction in it. It doesn't have anything. I could see if it was like, what was the rapper kid name? And she was like, I'm motherfucking tired.
Oh,
like, I could see if it was something like that, then you could say, come on, how many kids are walking around saying, I'm motherfucking tired? And then Taylor could always say, like, look, I hired another kid to say I'm motherfucking tired. But it would be something else.
Yeah.
But gorgeous. And then it wasn't even a word that, it could have been like, my son now does this thing where he speaks this language sometimes. And he be like, you're like, what you want to eat? Pico Pete. And you're like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, he just does it everyone, and he'll start laughing. Like, every once in a while he does it. So now, if I recorded him saying Pico Pete, and then I hear it on the beginning of the tip, I'm like, Taylor, come on now. What the fuck is Pico Pete? Like, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be something distinct. It can't just be, yo, welcome to America.
Hey, but you wouldn't try it? I definitely go after her.
Well, the thing is this. It's a difference between going after her to a certain extent, because you want to be careful. You don't want to try to initiate a lawsuit or sue her and have her fight back on you, because then now you're responsible. She could say, now you're going to pay my lawyer fees for filing this frivolous lawsuit, and you don't want to get into that. So you don't know how Tay-Tay may be. Would you send a letter like, oh, this and that, and I believe that's my kid, and all of this, and try to get
like,
them?
You know what? I did see your video. I love your daughter. She's so cute. Yeah, it was your daughter, huh? Thank you.
Or, I mean,
I
don't see her.
Give you some fame, more fame, because this little girl is becoming famous on Instagram and everything because of her first video.
But I don't think that, I can't see if Taylor Swift lawyers give this girl a dime, or admit that anything, they are dumb. She should fire them. Because I would say, yeah, too bad, so sad. You don't own the word gorgeous. Your daughter doesn't own the word gorgeous. It's not your child. Good luck proving it's your child.
See, but we're assuming that this girl is going after her. She just put it out there like, oh, y'all hear this? And that was it. So we don't know what's behind it.
No, she put on the Instagram thing, it say like, am I tripping? But doesn't this sound like, yeah.
Yeah, no, she put that, but we don't know if she's saying, oh, Taylor Swift, I'm going to sue you. Give me some money. Like, she did put that. Like, oh, is this my daughter?
Yeah, and I think that's, but what, so then what would be the point? And then she like, under the thing where she's playing it over and over again, and it's literally like, not even a second. She's saying, so, am I tripping, or does Taylor Swift's new song start off real familiar to us? And then she posts her daughter saying the same thing. Yeah, because what was the point of it? She could have at least said, oh, Taylor, like, it didn't seem like she was doing it in, like, a way to celebrate it.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, I'd have been like, yay, yeah, doesn't that? I would have tried to claim it, but in a good way, so then maybe Taylor would come to me and like, hey, you know, we're going to shoot the video. We'll use your daughter or something. Girl, you managing this baby wrong.
But now she about to have another one.
She reaching. All right, so, yeah, she was, yeah. Oh.
She's so cute, though. She's so cute.
Freaking, because last night somebody had tweeted me about a comment I posted about Masika.
Dirty feet.
Bitch is 7:30. Why your feet so dirty? I love Zell Swag. I do. But she went off saying that VH1 edited the Love and Hip Hop to make her look like a side chick, and that they cut out the part of her miscarriage and her relationship with her child's father. I'm like,
but I thought they didn't have a
relationship.
relationship.
I was about to say.
And I think in the beginning she says they didn't have a relationship.
I'm like, Masika,
You
you're
was
reaching.
messing with him, and then you got pregnant. Like,
And it was like a week or 2 weeks. Y'all
you
were.
better be You was just hoping and wishing it was his, because I'm pretty sure that's not the only one you was messing with at the time.
Oh my God! Like I think it's somebody else.
Girl, bye. That's why I said that whole loving head, they aggravating the darn. Now the thing with Hazel E. Oh my God.
But let me say this: I had that on my notes too to talk about. My thing is this: really, people are bothered about what the fuck this idiot has to say.
Yes.
First of all, I mean, she's just a fucking idiot. Number one. Number two, she ugly as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, did I mention she's an idiot? Like, why do y'all care about what she's saying to that extent about dark skinned people? Like, you could be like, okay, Gonzo. Like, I just was like, really, her? That bothers y'all? Like,
I guess it's more so of, it would be anybody, any regular person that still thinks like that, like light is better. Like, so anybody that says it, of course,
what was her comment about?
Because the whole thing started with Jess Hilarious.
Yeah.
Jess Hilarious said
Who was really pretty.
Yeah, I think she's pretty. She got a big nose, but I still think she's pretty.
That's so racist.
How's that racist?
I don't know.
No, I think she's pretty, but she talks about her nose. So, yeah, but I think she's pretty. She comes out and says that Burgundy, Hazel E. boyfriend, is really gay. And that was her whole front just for the VH1. So he gets mad. He says something. She says something or whatever. And then she's just like, y'all just jealous and all this. All these dark-skinned girls always jealous because Jess Hilarious is darker than her. She's still not dark-skinned, though.
I was about to say,
but she's darker than her. And she was like, because y'all can't. And then she went back to slavery days. Y'all can't pass the paper bag test and all that. Everything she said was very offensive. And then before that, her and Burgundy burning a LGBT flag as if saying he not gay, they hate gays and all this. Like,
but why you need to hate gays? Why can't you just not be gay?
Exactly. I don't know. I guess that was his defense. Like, I don't even like gays, so how could I be gay?
Wait, why you had to say it in that tone? Say it again. I don't even like gays.
Because he's gay.
I be gay.
Because he's gay. And then Milan got into it. Remember the Milan from before?
The prostitute.
He gets into it with them. I'm just like, the boy is gay. Get over it. It was a fake story. Like, you know it was a fake story, but now you trying to defend it, but you defending it totally wrong. Like, I would have been upset too. Like, why are you defending it that way? If it was, just say, oh, no, it's not. Even if you want to go back at Jess Hilarious, then go back at her.
At her as a person.
What are you going back at? Skin color have to do with it. Gays have to do with it. What do that have to do with anything?
Because she's a
bash them.
Idiot. Like, she's an idiot because does burning a flag mean you're not gay? No. Does it mean you're not having sex with boys? No. Like, what the fuck? When I saw it, I was on the internet that night and I saw that shit. I was like, yeah, next. I don't even give a fuck what this idiot got to say. Because she's sitting around here saying she's sleeping with everybody. And then these people won't even claim that they slept with her. I'm like, really? This what we gonna do?
So she just...
I'm like, why even give her any attention?
Yeah, but at least she shot herself in the foot and hopefully Mona will get rid of her. Now we don't got to see her no more.
Well, they were saying that Mona wants to get rid of her, but apparently Mona's not the only one in charge around there anymore, and that they really don't want to get rid of her.
No, they gotta get rid of her.
Do I think they should get rid of her because of the comments? No. Do I think they should get rid of her because she's making the show so fake with these things? Yes. The comments, I don't think so because she has... Now, again... This America, you have a right to say whatever you want to say. Freedom of
whatever
speech.
You want.
And this bitch is an idiot. It's not like she's our president throwing paper towels at Puerto Rican people after a hurricane. Or she's saying racist thing and she's the president. Or she's a politician. She's a fucking idiot from a reality show and a Mona Scott reality show of all. Like, I'm like, you gotta start. I guess my thing is like, we gotta stop giving these people attention for everything they do. There's no need. Like, who the fuck is she? Who is she? I don't know. When I saw it, I was like, why do y'all care what this idiot says? Even if she says that, okay, you're dumb. Who cares what you think? It's not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. When I saw that, that's how I felt. Like, this fucking idiot. Why y'all care? And then Charlamagne, I was looking on YouTube. I'm like, why even give her donkey of the day? You could have gave her donkey of her life. She been a donkey. Like, what? Like, Tiara Marie, remember on the reunion, Tiara Marie kept telling her, like, listen, stop calling Young Bird Wanker fun size when you keep fighting over it. You make yourself look stupid. She been a donkey. What happened to Young Bird? I guess he's still making his money because you know he changed his name to Hitmaker.
Oh, really? And
so he does a lot of producing, makes a lot of songs, but he does it under that. And when he was actually on the Breakfast Club one time, and they like, where you been at? What you been? And he said like, oh no, I changed my name to Hitmaker. I've been producing, and they like, oh. Yeah, like, and he's been busy. He's been working and making money. He just had to get out of that other stuff. And then they fired him and Masika because of the domestic violence thing. Ooh. That Young Bird, Masika started messing around with Young Bird. And when they went to film the reunion, that apparently, she said he hit her in the hotel or whatever, but they called the cops. Mm-hmm. And they fired them. That's why Masika wasn't there. She only got back on the show, really, because she was pregnant by Fetty. Mm-hmm. And they just hoped that Fetty was going to be on over and over. Got time for that. He came on one time.
Other babies to make.
I would like for him to come on now with Alexis.
God, see it. See, I can't. It's so. Oh my God.
Listen, why should she be the only one without an ATM? Everybody else got Fetty babies. Everybody else is guaranteed money. Why should I not have it?
You could have it, but why you have to go back to Fetty and do it? Because you hate Masika that much? You just want a baby by this man that already got like 10, 20 children?
Well, I think that I didn't take it that it had anything to do with Masika because Alexis Scott and Fetty were in an actual relationship. It didn't stop him from having all the other children while they were in a relationship, but they were in a relationship. And maybe she felt like, I was in love with him. And
so you going to go back and have a baby with him when you're not with him at the time. Then you go back and have a baby with him and now you're still not with him. Now you just got a baby.
Yeah.
With a guy that got 20 children. He don't have that money. He don't have that much money. He don't have that much money. He's not Diddy.
Money. Well, remember, money is all relative because, he doesn't have Diddy money, but he has more than average working Joe money. He got way more than Solo Lucci money.
Yeah, but she's a pretty girl. Now, Alexis Scott, I believe she's pretty. You could have found somebody else. That's because you don't like light-skinned girl.
I was about to say, because she's just average.
Yeah,
she's not ugly, but she's not.
But you probably could have got somebody else.
Like a ball player or something.
I believe you could have got somebody else.
Put that cooch back out on the market.
You could have got somebody else. And even if they got the same money as Young Thug, Fetty Wap, maybe they don't have as many children, so now you're entitled to more.
More of the money.
Like, you didn't have to go back there. You didn't have to do that. Come on. Shop that cooch around. Shop it around.
I was about to say, you should have put that cooch on the market. Yeah. Now I think I agree with you. You should have put that cooch on the market, see if you could get any bites.
You're fertile at this time because you done went and got pregnant just like that. Like, so you could have got it popping. You don't mind sleeping with her just like that. So
yeah, the first week you could have been pregnant. Yeah. So... yeah, Alexis Scott, I might not be here for you this week because you didn't engage in proper coochie management. That coochie should have been on the market for at least 3 months after Love and Hip Hop went off before you got pregnant. Because now you've been on TV, which Alexis mama.
You could have came back with somebody else, and that could have been your story. Like, oh, I'm over Fetty, but such and such that played for the Brooklyn Nets, yeah, that's my baby daddy.
Well, she in LA, so we gotta get her a Clipper or a Laker.
Okay, well, so
oh my God, you could have got Ball. I'm about to say yes, girl. Oh my God,
you could have got Lonzo Ball. Look at
but
that.
yeah, you got to do something with that hair though, and you got to put
everybody
got
to do something with their hair.
Oh my God, Masika was the worst offender. She was the worst. Did you see they had the thing with the
the plastic one? Like you just snap it on.
Oh my God! I was like, what the fuck?
The best person here was Nina. The host.
Oh, the host.
Yeah. She had the best hair.
I'm like, what is going on?
Y'all ridiculous. This is crazy, y'all.
These wig cap things with the scalp attached. Stop it. Just stop it.
Well, y'all don't have no hair that y'all can't get a sew in and leave a little bit out? Y'all had nothing?
Well, no, they don't do it because the thing is that with those, you could just change them and you don't have to sit there and get it sewn in. So you can have somebody make it and then you go snap it on and you don't have to. So it's quick and then you could take it off.
But you can get nobody that make a nice wig.
A nice one.
It's still require you to have some type of hair that you could leave out to blend in with that wig, and you could keep taking it out. Just leave a little bit of your hair out.
But you don't need that because you see Beyonce wear them, and she never looks like that. You will not come for the queen or hell the queen.
I don't like all her wigs now. I don't like all her wigs now.
Or hell the queen.
Just because she Beyonce, come on now.
No.
Come on now.
Hell the queen or hell the queen. I can't with you. But yeah, I think that she should have shopped that cooch around for a little bit.
Yeah,
she could have did better. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. And this reunion, oh my God,
I can't wait till this is. I'm.
Well, are you ready for New York?
No, I'm not. I'm not ready for none of this. I think I'm about to just give it up. So you won't even.
Wait, are you getting mature?
I'm getting mature. Mm-hmm. This is about to be grown, mature, and opinionated. Yes.
No, I need somebody to watch my Ratchet with.
I can't do it. It's just, I don't know. I'm just sitting there like, y'all don't even make me laugh. At least make me laugh.
You ain't find Zelda funny?
No, I don't. At least make me laugh. Come on. I need some comedy. This is not even funny. It's just pathetic.
Oh my God, come back.
The only thing I found Zell Swag funny at the reunion. When he was like, he said, Nina was really getting upset that they talk about fat people. She was really getting upset. So she's just like, well, why do you keep calling him fat? Like, why do you keep fat? Exactly. Why do you keep bashing him and doing all this? He was like, well, you know, my best friend is fat. And he over there like, she sure, like, but she got her neck down. She got her neck down. Now, I thought that was hilarious.
But I didn't understand that thing. And when he was on Hollywood Unlocked, they were talking about the fat shaming. And I'm like,
I don't think it's fat shaming.
He's stating a fact. You're fat.
He's talking about him and he's fat. It's not like he's talking about somebody that's like a little thick and he just keep calling, oh my God, you're disgusting, you're fat. Then okay, yeah, you're fat shaming that person because they're really not that fat. Mm-hmm. This dude is fat. And he's telling him he's fat.
But I don't understand what's the point. Like, can you not say somebody's fat? That's fat?
Well, I guess they call it body shaming because you shouldn't be just looking at the person like that. They're still a human being.
But then if they looked good, if they had that, the
you're
big
going to say
can
that.
I say that? But I can't say you're fat.
Exactly. He's fat. So
that's so stupid.
And so then like me getting mad. Somebody call me fat. Okay, yeah, I am.
I am fat. And then if we're throwing shots at each other, you can say whatever you want about me, but I can't bring up the fact that you're fat.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't agree with them coming down on Zell about that. I didn't agree. He's fat, like, and I'm going to talk about him. This is like, I don't like him, so I'm going to hit him when it hurts.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
He know he's fat, so I'm pretty sure it don't hurt him, but it may be keep embarrassing him because I keep pointing out to everybody how big he is, but they see it too.
I was like, am I missing something? Like, two people are going at each other, but you can't mention that he's fat when he's fat. Like, it was just like, Okay, I guess just the way it is nowadays.
I guess because Nina a little thick, she don't want nobody talking about somebody's weight. Is that you?
Yeah, then bitch lose weight too. Like, I don't know. What the fuck? I can't. Oh my God. Well, on a more serious note.
You just told me not to get mature.
Well, we have to because we supposed to have a balance of ratchet and righteousness on the show. So, last night I was talking to the co-host, TV Addict, and we were talking about supervising your friend. Like, could you be in a position to supervise your friend? And she was of the opinion, which I don't want to go much into her opinion because she's not here, and I don't want it to be misconstrued. But her generally, I gotta do all these disclaimers. Her opinion was no, you can't. And I was like, I just don't. Yeah, I was like, I don't understand why not.
Yeah, I don't agree because if you're my friend, like say I'm a supervisor or vice versa, and I'm supervising you. You're my friend, so I know you're gonna do your work because one, you're my friend. You don't want me to come after you. You don't want me to look bad. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna, and that's how I would do. Like, you're my friend. I'm like, oh, that's my supervisor, and she my friend. Nah, I'm gonna make sure my work done. So no, her supervisor won't have to talk to her to talk to me. Like, I would try to avoid that. So I'm gonna do my best for you and for me. One, I'm doing a job anyway, but for you, and then if I do have to discipline my friend, okay, I'm doing my job, and they're aware of that. They know I still have a job to do, so they're not gonna take it personal if they're my friend.
That's how I was. I would say, if anything, it's worse for the person under being supervised, because I tell you, like, my friend, when I worked and she became my supervisor, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to get out of here. Because I ain't got time to be on the straight and narrow all the fucking time. So I won't put you in this position. This shit hard. I need to be reckless. I'm a rebel. I need to be able to argue and fight. And I can't with you here. Like, I'm sitting literally locked in my home. I'm locking myself in my office like, just saying prayers. Like, I don't want to know a problem. So I would think it would be harder on that person as opposed to the...
Because, well, maybe, and I guess some people may think of it, if it's my friend, they're going to want favors. But if they're your friend, they shouldn't want favors like that to put you in that position. Because that's putting you in a position to say, well, if I do it for you, you know I'm going to have to do it for the other people. It's just going to look unfair. So now I'm looking like I'm showing favor. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't put me in a position to make it obvious that I'm showing favorites. Mm-hmm. So I don't see what would be the problem with supervising a friend, because if we're truly friends, you will understand that, and you would never put me in that position.
And I say, well,
would I show my friends some favors? Heck yeah, but you're not going to see it.
So that's where the conversation went, and that was the thing. My thing is that it's not about favoritism. I do what the fuck I want, and then I deal with the consequences. So when I had a job, I took 2, 3, one time a 4-hour lunch, on a 7-hour day, and if they call me on it, I gotta fucking eat it, because I did it. I'm not expecting anybody to turn a blind eye. If you catch me on it, you gotta catch me. You caught me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I did it. Do whatever you gotta do.
Exactly.
And just move on from there. Oh my God, we got visitors. Hold on. Right, the babies. My husband came through, and I learned that my friend is scared of all animals.
All animals. I don't like none of them. And her little blonde dog.
Leave him alone.
Sniffing around.
And he had his little cute Halloween thing on.
No, he look cute. But it just don't come by me. Stay away. Stay away. I see you from afar.
Oh my God. I love little dogs.
No, you can have the dogs. Call Peter on me.
I can't.
I kick a dog.
What? You can't kick. You know that you actually would go to jail.
I know you saw the video. I think it was somebody in the elevator. I don't know if she was a video model or something. Was beating this dog in the elevator, kicking him and everything.
Yeah, they're serious about that.
Yeah,
when you
and
attack
it was
the animals.
one. Who was it? It was somebody in Newark that was starving a dog or something. They going to jail or something like that. And there was one girl. She was trying to be funny. She was she had just graduated high school, and she threw a cat off the balcony.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, some stuff is just like. Now I'm gonna protect myself. A dog come and I gotta beat him. I'm gonna beat this dog, but I'm not just gonna go out beating on dogs or dropping cats and everything. Like that's just cruelty. That's cruelty, and you should go to jail for that. Like, that's just cruelty.
They'll get your ass. But
I don't think somebody should have a harsher sentence than somebody that's killing a human being
or hurting. Because you know what? Honestly, you could probably attack somebody now and get like a fine or get probation or get whatever, but you do that shit to an animal,
and that's crazy. It's like an animal life is more important than a human life.
I don't know.
Like that's crazy. That part I don't like.
Or maybe because of the fact that they're unable to really protect themselves.
Okay. So if
except Jingles, he'll get your ass.
Jingles went crazy. I'm telling you. I'm gonna let my brothers tell you this story. Jingles went crazy. He went crazy. It was nothing to it. He just went crazy.
Oh my gosh. So
rest in peace, Jingles.
Oh my gosh. I can't. Oh. Alright, so you had anything else you wanted to talk about this week?
Wasn't it something else? What else happened this week? Oh, Kevin Hart.
Oh yes.
He's putting a spin on that and
for his new comedy
special, which genius. Okay, what else? That's what comedy is about. That's what makes good comedians, right? When they talk about personal life, what they go through, that's just like a rapper. They talk about what they've been through would make it more interesting.
So who is giving him flack about it?
Well, I just seen it on the internet that I guess the accuser, the girl, is saying, well, her lawyer is speaking out like, well, how could he make fun of this? What he did.
What did he do?
It's his life, though. He's making fun of his life.
What did he do? Cheat on his wife?
Yeah, cheat on his wife. How could he make fun of this? Put at her expense, basically.
How is that her expense? It's at his wife and
his.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know the argument. I don't understand the argument. And then somebody else put like, yeah, because even an old interview showed that Tory Hart, his ex-wife, was also upset that he used material about him cheating, or no, he never said he cheated, about him in their relationship or something like that. And she didn't like it either.
That's different because she was in a relationship with him and he was talking about them and she's like, I didn't like it.
Yeah, this is our life. This is what we went through. Why are you talking about it? Yeah. I can understand her argument. This argument, I can't understand why people are getting... It's going both ways. Like, you hear people saying, oh, that was genius move. Good for him. He could switch this around, turn it into a joke. And then you got other people just like, well, why is he doing that? He shouldn't be talking... He's talking about his life.
Yeah.
He has a right to do that.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't either. I'm with you. I don't understand either. Like, cause I'm like, yeah, if I cheated on my husband and I'm a comedian and I start talking about, yeah, I cheated on my husband, I'm making jokes about myself.
Or maybe I'm trying to think of what the problem. Maybe the thing is that he cheated on his wife and now it's just a joke.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care. Because if she doesn't care, and listen, Anikio ain't never complaining about shit. Where's she going? So if she doesn't care, why would anybody? But I guess that would be the thing. Like, this man cheated on his wife, and that was a big joke, and he's going to profit from it. Which that hoe he was messing with probably like, why couldn't I profit from the shit? He can profit from it. Like, what the fuck? Let me come through a couple of dates. I'll come in your opening act. Let me do something. I'll be a prop. I think when we were talking, I said I really think that her issue is that she thought she was going to get paid some way, somehow. She was going to make money.
That was probably her goal. That was her goal.
And she ended up not making money, which I don't want to say smart Kevin, because it doesn't seem like he came up with this initially. It seemed like it was something that after it got out of hand, he was advised, like, look, you just need to come clean.
Mm-hmm. That's probably what happened.
Because, well, even the people on his team and other people were saying, like, look, the negotiations for the tape were going back and forth for a while. It's once it got to 10 million is when...
That's what, getting too greedy. That's
exactly.
What happens. You coming from nothing. You have nothing.
Oh, God.
And you want to just jump. Girl, just get you something.
For real. I would have took me a nice good meal and been out. Shit, I would have took a half.
I would have took a half a meal. Like, because guess what? When I'm starting, my bank account says $247.33.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
And now I could say, oh, I'm going to tell your wife, if you don't give me $500,000, give me $500,000. He's going to pay that $500,000.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Please, you would have saw Kevin Hart or every little thing, but I don't know.
We would have never knew nothing about this unless you tried to extort him for more.
Yeah, but at that point, you would sign over everything, sign over the releases, give me the thing saying you never made any copies, and
she should have done one, and I bet you she kicking herself. Dad, I could have had some.
Or just sell it to fucking TMZ. She could have just sold it for TMZ, because TMZ, from my understanding, they pay a lot of money for stuff like that. Yeah, that the guy who did the Solange elevator, I think he received $250,000.
Stupid.
Yeah, like, you could have just sold it to TMZ and moved on. But I think that they just got, which happens in real life too, is that they just got greedy. That they, they probably had a deal on the table and we're going to get $2 million. And then they're like, oh, you could get 10. And then that's it. And then what do? Now you get zero. And then she went back. Then it was the whole thing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test for $400,000.
Why would I pay you to take a lie detector test?
Everybody looking at her like, he already said he did it. Like, well, he never said he did it, but the video was there and he apologized, so it's already done. It's nothing scandalous about it anymore. And
but even if he didn't admit it, why would somebody pay you $400,000?
Well, I guess like a magazine or the gossip site. So then what they would do is like, they do it with some people, like that you want to sell the story or whatever, and you like, well, I'll take a lie detector test to prove that I'm telling the truth and that everything that I say is the truth. But they like, nobody cares anymore. Like, and I guess
she
that
just wants some money. She just wants something.
Yeah, but she had her chance.
You blew it. Move on with your life.
Shit. First of all, what you should have did was join Floyd Mayweather's hair.
Hello?
Why the fuck is this? Because you would have been paid. You wouldn't have had no problems. He would have paid you. He would have did everything you wanted.
He would have took it right out of his top drawer, his dresser.
Oh, yeah. You, dummy. Big dummy.
You big dummy.
You got anything else you want to talk about?
Have you been watching 30 for 30s?
You know I love 30 for 30.
I was watching it. It was like a whole marathon on last night. And I watched, you know who Randy Moss is?
Yes. That he quit because he wanted to smoke weed.
That's why he quit?
Yeah.
Because he retired in 2015. Nas said, I didn't see that part on when he retired. But Nas said, because I was looking like he was up for the Heisman the same time as Woodson. And Woodson played for the Raiders. I'm like, so they came up together. And Woodson just retired last year. So I was like, and I know Randy Moss wasn't playing last year or whatever. So I'm like, well, when did Randy Moss retire? So now I'm like, he's retired like 14 or 15. I was like, so why he retired quicker than Woodson? Woodson was still in there. Woodson was still doing good. He just got old. Like, I'm trying to go. But Nas never said that. So I didn't hear that part on the 30 for 30. Just so he could smoke weed.
That he was the one that
he was good. But he almost didn't make it to the NFL because he lost 3 first Division I scholarships because he went to jail after high school. Because in high school, I was like, I didn't even know what black folks grew up in West Virginia. So he's from West Virginia, and they went. It was like it was still racist. The high school they went to, it was like a handful of black folks, and like it was 3 of them that was really good. That was on the football team, but evidently he was good in everything. He played basketball, got them championships. He played baseball. He ran track. Like everything was like everything he did, he excelled in it sports wise. And somehow it was a fight at their high school. I don't know if it was his friend, but it was a black guy and a white guy, and the white guy got hurt. But I think they ruptured his spleen or something. And he was there, and he pulled the guy off of him. But because I guess he was the known athlete or the known one, they say he did it. And he was like, "No, I just pulled him off him."
Is this just? I'm trying to think.
So then after that, I guess it was going. They still he still was getting scholarship. I guess he beat that case or whatever. Then he went to jail for either possession of marijuana or smoking marijuana. He was in jail, and that's when he lost his scholarships. And then he came out, and nobody still wanted him except Marshall University. He was like, he was the head coach at Marshall came from being an assistant coach at Florida State, and Florida State was one of the schools that wanted him. He was like, so when I got to Marshall, he was like, I knew I was recruiting him.
Oh, sorry. I'm not sure if it was him or if it was this guy, Ricky Williams. But there was one guy who basically left because he wanted to smoke weed, and that they had a ban against weed. Let me see.
Ricky Williams? Was he in the NFL?
Because he was in the NFL.
I didn't see that one.
And then he was, it might be him. And he signed to Master P when Master P was doing a sports agent thing. I think it was him. And not Randy Moss. I don't know.
Yeah, because I didn't see that in the 30 for 30. But that's why he retired. But no, it was like, oh, I didn't know he was that good.
Yeah, I love.
So I was watching that last night.
I love 30 for 30s, and let me tell you, I cannot wait for the Ric Flair one.
Ric Flair?
I
didn't see that one. It didn't come out yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
I love 30 for 30. I keep telling you, I want the Prince to work on there so I can get some insight into them. I just think it's so fascinating.
It is.
And about sports, and even though I'm not even into sports like that, I just think it's really dope. But I think it was Ricky Williams and not Randy Moss.
Is Ricky, is that what, maybe that's how probably what they based on Ballers. You still watch Ballers?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what they based Ballers about. Even though the main character, Ricky, he doesn't stop because of he don't even smoke. But the other ones do. And I love Ballers. So I wonder,
Yeah, it was him, Ricky Williams, that he quit. It was Ricky Williams. Let me see if I put Randy Moss.
Really? You gonna quit just to smoke? Some people, I swear.
Well,
just to smoke marijuana. You gonna quit? You can't wait till it's time to retire and then start smoking, or smoke?
Well, most of them do.
Some of them already smoke. Look, I think.
But it's when you get drug tested and they find it in your system, and then consequences.
Y'all rich. I'm pretty sure y'all can get something to clean out your system to pass these drug tests.
But isn't it supposed to be random that
you should have something on deck? Something like.
Because, well, I guess the thing is that
call out sick the day they doing a random or something, like go to the hot, make yourself go to the hot something.
So I guess their thing is that I should have. Well, I guess I was gonna say you should have the right to do whatever, but if it's illegal, it's illegal, and that's the real problem. But marijuana is not.
You live in Denver, it's not
illegal anymore. But I wonder how that works though with the NFL though, because then the NFL goes everywhere. Yeah. So then
if I smoke here, it's not illegal.
Legal, but if I test positive,
but I guess if it's in your contract as
that
well,
you can't be. So the thing with the weed, and Michael Phelps also had it. Phelps, whatever, had
the
it.
swimmer.
Yes, because they say it's not an enhancing drug. It's not going to enhance anything for you. So what's the big deal? If anything, it's going to make you worse. So what's the big deal? You don't regulate alcohol, and is it just because alcohol is illegal?
I think it's because the legal part of it. Yeah, it gotta be, because if marijuana was legal, they wouldn't say anything. Well, like you said, it's not an enhancer.
That's my thing. So I guess their whole position is that we should be free to do whatever we want, and it's like, well, you just can't work here, and that's just like with any job, like, yeah, you can't.
But if you have a medical, because even with people being on probation, you're not allowed to smoke marijuana. But guess what? If you come to your probation officer with medical paperwork that you allowed, nothing they could do.
Wait, so in New Jersey, do they have that now? I know they had the pills, the weed pills that they would prescribe, but not the...
Yeah, but you figure if you're getting tested, it's just going to come up as THC.
Anyway.
So they don't know whether or not you're taking it in a pill form, an edible form, or just smoking it.
Well, I think that's what I was about to say. In New Jersey, I don't think they can prescribe it like in LA, where you could go get it so you could smoke it, eat it. No. I think it's only because...
It's supposed to be coming. It was some article, because somebody said something to me about an article that they saying that they may make it, you could get medical marijuana here.
And then so we're going to be... Wait, are we going to be like LA, where everybody got the damn prescriptions?
Like, nah, I got glaucoma. My eyes are bad.
They got it for pain.
I got chronic pain. I need it.
Everybody got one of those cards out in LA. And in Denver, they just like, nah, this shit just legal.
Just roll up in front of the police
in Colorado, this shit just
legal. You might find a police officer smoking with you.
I'm about to say, like, no, we're not going to even play these games. This shit just legal. Come out here.
I will only smoke in the wintertime. It's too darn cold out there. Maybe if I get high, I won't feel the cold.
You're so stupid. But they said the issue, though, is with the banks. So when you have those, that no major bank will take your money because it's drug money, and the money is...
But it's legal.
Well, only in that state. So if I'm a bank and I'm a federal bank and it's FDIC, the money's not insured, I can't do anything because weed is still against federal law. It's just not against your law. And it's like, so what do you do? And they saying like a lot of them were getting robbed because they had to keep the cash on what's the name. So I was like, maybe you could go to like you can invest it and do things like that, but you can't get it insured. So the main thing is that when you put your money in the bank, it's the protection up to, I think they increased it now. Increased it? I don't, girl.
They always had a sign there that says
that up to a certain amount. So they're not going to insure your money up to anything because they're like,
so if that bank get robbed, then you out of your money.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll probably just, you can rob, just take his money. We got paid back.
You can take all the weed money. So I don't know how that works, but they were saying that was a problem and I guess you could start a local bank and just not have it regulated by the federal government if that's possible in your state. Like, I don't know how that would work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but everybody be robbing that bank.
All the time. Yeah, like, we know y'all got money. Well, I guess it would be the same as robbing any bank. Then, because you don't, I mean, if you're going to rob a bank, you're going to rob a bank.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know either.
I didn't know they wasn't taking their money in the bank.
I don't know how if they ever worked that. Let me see. What are they called? The medical...
What is medicinal? How you say it?
Medicinal. We gotta start doing the word the day again. Yeah, it's still going on. They're saying like your business is legal, but you can't use our bank. Oh, they trying to get a bill passed that would allow them to use the banks. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I
So
just
all
gotta
that
keep
money.
my money under the mattress.
Yep. With a big old gun. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Bang. Let's wrap up. So, are you here for anybody this week?
I'm here for. No.
You're the worst. Never here for anybody. I'm here for 52 Savage. I just thought that shit was entertaining. Even though him with this $100,000 for the teeth, he could go somewhere.
That's what the GoFundMe page is up to, 100. I thought it was 40,000.
He was saying, because that's what Charlamagne said. He was like, wait, your thing had 40,000 or they increased it to 80 or whatever. He's like, man, them teeth cost like 100,000. When Cardi said got bagged and fixed the teeth, she wasn't playing. I'm like, you do not need $100,000 teeth.
Exactly. All you need is dentures.
You don't even need $40,000 teeth.
You don't have no teeth. So all you need is dentures.
And I'm sure old people walking around do not have $40,000 teeth.
Exactly.
Like, what did he
want
to get?
His thing was he didn't have insurance. And I guess because one girl called up like, come on, it's a thing called Medicaid now. You could have had Medicaid.
Then he'd be arrested for Medicaid fraud.
Oh, yeah. True.
That was
Well, back then, because how long his teeth been missing? Pretty sure he probably ain't had no money back then.
Didn't you see him wiping the sweat with the $5 bills? Don't get
didn't.
stupid.
No, I didn't see it. I was only listening when I was
the video I sent you. And he had the money. It was like a 20 and a 5, and he was.
So you need to be saving that to go towards your teeth, and you want to up here wipe sweat with it with dirty money. That's just nasty.
God. But yeah, no, because I'm
want
sure
to be here for him.
I was here for him because I liked what he was saying. He was saying the truth. He ignorant as all shit. Like, he's just ignorant. But he's saying the truth. Like, listen, if I can become famous off of this and get opportunities, then that's what I'm doing. I want to maximize this and make money and get as much as I can from this right now as I can. And I'm like, yeah, he like, I don't think I'm a really good rapper. He said, I don't think I'm this. He said, I'm an entertainer, but I'm entertaining. And I'm like, at least he's being honest with himself.
That's true.
So I was like, I could respect that. And then, yeah, why not? Like, I don't think that he's doing any buffoonery, which I can't stand. Oh my God, I don't think he's doing any cooning or buffoonery. He thinks he's talented in rapping, and he's rapping, and they not. I mean, I don't know. Just because he ain't got no teethuses, I don't know. But he ain't old. He don't need no damn what's the name. He ain't even that old. He's 53.
Yeah, I guess. That's not too old.
But he don't need no
100,000 years older than me.
Exactly. He don't need no $100,000 teeth though. But alright. So who are you not? Oh, I need to add somebody to who I'm not here for.
I'm not here for Charlamagne.
What?
For souping this guy up. I'm not here for him. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for you to keep just boosting this guy up. He's like, go ahead. What's that dab again? Do that dab.
The wanda.
Do it again. Come on, Sean.
Like when he be winding it up.
And he just sitting there. I was so mad at that part. He just sitting there souping him up. Like, do it again.
Why? It was funny if you watched
for somebody to keep. No, I watched that part. That was a video or something. I watched that part where he kept doing it again. He was like, I'm doing it in slow motion so you can see.
Yeah.
Charlamagne, don't do that no more. Don't do that.
That's like if you got an uncle or whatever, and you go to your family reunion, and you know your uncle always act a fool, and he gonna show out, and you be like, do it again. Like, it's funny, it's entertaining. And it was a dance move. Now, if he was doing some shucking and jiving, you know I'm all against that. And he wasn't. It was literally a dance move. He called it the grandpa dab or something. He called it
the granddad.
The granddad. Yeah. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't bothered by, and I'm usually bothered by fuckery.
No,
but I was.
That one. That's what I was bothered. Just because I was bothered by Charlamagne. Do it again. And he too old to keep doing it again. Because I remember when we was younger, we used to have this one guy. He would do stupid stuff. He was like, Do it again, boy. And do it again. Do it again. And you just cracking like, you're like, y'all clouded me, ain't y'all? Yup. Like, do it again. And he'll do it again.
Oh my God.
But we were young. It's an old man. It's somebody just super. That's like somebody saying, you make the best Kool-Aid. Make that Kool-Aid. Just super you up. No, anybody can make the Kool-Aid. But they just want you to make it.
Okay.
So they soup you up and you fall for it. Like,
I
okay.
make the Kool-Aid, yeah.
No.
But in this situation, his job is, and what he wants to do is to be in the entertainment business, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to entertain people. That would be just like if you went to a Beyonce concert and she finished and you clap and like, what do they call it?
Encore.
It's the same thing. You're souping her up to come back out and perform again.
Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Not from a 54. Oh, yeah, man. No.
But isn't it right?
I guess you put it that way, but
because this is what he does. Now, if it was like, I know what you mean, like when you got somebody and they out on the street and you just making them do stupid shit for no reason and they shucking and jiving and doing shit they don't do, that's different. This is what he does. He's an entertainer.
I wasn't here for Charlamagne with that one.
Oh my God.
Do it again.
Well, I'm not here for two things, so I guess I'll start with the lighter one now because we cracking up. I was on Instagram last night, and you know that guy with the braids, and he does the thing, like, the one I can remember is where the little white girl said about her first day at daycare, and then it's a black guy
Zoe something.
Oh,
yeah.
And he was
like a FaceTime thing.
Yeah, he was like, girl, what happened?
Uh-huh.
So last night I was watching it, and it was a girl, because I was in the...
And then she did the hot glue.
Yes, I was in the natural hair section, and I'm like, well, why he in here? So I turned on the sound, and she braiding up her hair and everything, and he like, oh, you look like you about to fight, you doing it. And then she go and get that hot glue gun to glue her wig on. I said, what?
Like, you gonna have people out here with burnt foreheads.
What the fuck?
What was that? People do anything.
A hot glue gun? A hot glue gun? No.
People do anything.
No. A hot glue gun.
On her forehead.
No.
Do she not know they make glue for that?
I can see if she got Elmer's glue. Crazy glue, I would have even gave her a pass. A hot glue
Crazy glue gun gonna take your skin off.
Yeah, I guess because with a hot glue gun, it depends on the one, because they got low temperature ones. Like, it doesn't get as hot. It's like, it's warm. And
yeah, but why won't you just use glue for your hair? Hair glue.
Why no, they don't use. It's not hair glue. It's called something else, but it's a glue. Okay. And they got the tape that you put around it.
Yeah. So why would you go that extra? Like, you just being extra.
I guess she don't want nobody ripping her, snatching her wig. She like, you will not get this one off.
Yeah, but if you get into a fight and they snap, your skin coming off. My wig just come off. Now walking around edgeless and skinless.
Oh my God.
No edges, no skin on my forehead. Nah.
I was looking at that. I'm like, really? That's what we gonna do. And she just like grabbed her glue gun. It was like,
and she couldn't have no edges, because when you get like your edges, they come all the way out. Mine come all the way out. So if I'm putting glue right here, it's gonna hit my hair. So now I got hot glue in my hair.
Girl, I do not know. I was the second person. I had 3 people. I meant 2 people, but I had
nobody.
I know. I had to delete Jill Scott, but I'm not here for
wait,
Pita.
back up. Why would you be here for Jill Scott?
Well, because her and Lupita have come forward now with stories about Harvey Weinstein.
Okay.
But Jill Scott, I was like, I'm not gonna be here for her. But then when I read what her story was, it was just like, she said she was pregnant, and he was like, why would you go do this? Why did you get pregnant and do this and stuff? And she was like, from that point, I was like,
so it wasn't a sexual harassment. He was just
like an asshole and saying sexist. That's sexist, because you would never, a man can't get pregnant. So, but I was like, oh, okay.
Why
like
Lupita?
Because she basically came forward and said that yes, he did put her in one of those situations and things like that. I read
her story.
That had to be so long ago, and you never said anything.
But didn't we discuss this on why people didn't say anything? And now that it's coming out, now I'm in that position. Like I don't see why you would not be here for her, because now she's telling her story.
But why didn't she tell it when she won the Oscar? Why didn't? I mean, you never told the story any other time.
So, you think she lying?
No, I don't believe she's lying, because like the white guy, what was his name on that be on Real Husbands of Hollywood and all of those black movies? Like he said, where there's smoke, there's fire. All of these women have come forward saying that this is what he does. Mm-hmm. My thing is that why did it take some no-name actress, all of these women being blackballed, being called liars, being defamed in newspapers and everything, and y'all knew this is what this man was doing? Yeah. Nobody supported these women and say, look, yeah, we know.
No, I'm mad at that once somebody came out, nobody, like, I guess when the original person that came out, because I think a couple of people came out and then they got blackballed. Why didn't y'all step to their defense?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I agree with you on that. Why didn't they step to their defense at that time? But at that time, Lupita probably looking like, you got blackballed. Now, if I come to your defense, I'm going to get blackballed. I need to make it.
But that's the problem. That's why I say, which our football thing, you know, I got to work on you every week with this football thing. But you can't do that, because then you're sitting by like, well, I'm working, so.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's right. No, exactly. I don't think it's right, but.
If you took that position, then shut the fuck up forever. Because now, when everybody's against him and everything's going good, now you want to tell your story? Fuck you and your story.
So you're going to not be here for a lot of them. Because a lot of them going to be doing that.
Yes, and every time these fuckers come out, I'm going to not be there. Lupita, I had higher standards for her because, number one, you're a black woman. You know how hard it is. As far as being a woman and then being a minority on top of that. You, somebody say Angela Jolie was in it too.
Yeah.
And that she has come forward. Yes.
It was like, it's a lot
of them.
Because you remember somebody played a clip about, I forget, was it the Oscars? And the host made a joke about it. This was back then.
What is his name? Year was Seth MacFarlane, the one that does Family Guy.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane. So it was a whole bunch of women being nominated. He said, I hope none of them don't get along with something. It was something like that he made a joke.
He said he made the joke because the initial girl who came, one of the girls that came forward and had told him, like, look, this is what happened to me and this is why I can't work. And he said he made the joke because of that. Because she was black and it was his friend.
Oh, okay.
And because I watched it on 2020.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow, all of these women coming after coming out as all of them. I'm just like really, I don't know. It really upsets me because had this man continued to be on top, he would have been allowed to continue to rape and sexually assault women as he pleased with nobody saying anything. I just was like, oh my God. And then when I saw Lupita, I'm like, I don't know. I just think as black people, we better. We should be holding ourselves to different standards. Like, we're better than that. We don't do shit like that. Because that's like if somebody discriminates against you or, and I see it and I'm like, I know they did it to me, but I just let them do it and I got over. So fuck her.
She should get over it too. Just move on. Don't say nothing. Just move on.
Yeah, or if somebody said to me like, I come in, we both go in for an interview, we out in the hall, we talking.
So what made them listen to this girl now?
Oh, maybe she just wanted to shut the fuck up.
Opposed to the ones that came out before and they just shut them up.
I don't know. I don't know what this one was about, but I know that they even had this guy on tape and they had recordings because one girl went to the police station and they were like, look, while she was there, he called her. They was like, we want to record him. And he literally was admitting to the stuff. And what happened afterwards is that they they started putting stuff out in the paper about her, saying she a gold digger, she a hoe, she did, she not a nice person. And then she took a settlement and left the country. And it's like, and she's a nobody. Like, you know, she's a nobody, which you can't blame everybody for how they handled it. But my thing is that if you didn't come forward before and you had a chance to protect other people, shut the fuck up now. Don't jump on this bandwagon. And like I was about to say about, like, if me and you were interviewing for a job, we in the thing, we waiting, and then you go in and you come out and you waiting, and then I come in, they like, oh, you gonna get the job because you ain't dark as her, and we don't want no blackies around here, and this and that. And then I take the job and say, well, I'm not black, so that's not right.
No, it's not right. No, it's right.
And like, I should do something about that. And I would tell you, like, look, this is what they said to me, and we need to do something about it. I wouldn't take the job and then work the job, and then when shit started going on with me, like, oh, they're racist, let me start making complaints. No, and these bitches need to shut the fuck up. Because, especially Lupita. I'm pissed at you, Lupita. Oh, she was like, she was in college when it happened. So,
yeah.
You really had nothing to lose. But even, I could understand if she was in college, she was a young girl, it happened. When you got to the point, once you won that Oscar, you could have said something.
I could have told your story.
Because at that point, you don't have to worry about being blackballed. You Oscar, baby. You gonna work. Why didn't you say anything? Yeah, no. Which leads me to our weekly football discussion. Are you still subscribed to Rizzo?
This has been Grown and Opinionated. You can catch us. You can listen to us. Or
so you still subscribe to Rizzo?
You can listen to us on YouTube, SoundCloud.
People, I need your help. We gotta get her to unsubscribe to Red Zone.
SoundCloud,
no,
Twitter.
Can you at least take
Instagram.
a knee while you watch the game?
I don't watch that part.
No, what can you just while you do?
So I'm the whole game. We're just gonna be sitting on my knee. I don't even watch the anthem.
Okay, well, once you get past that point, because the boycott is against the NFL, not just the anthem.
I know, but that's when they boycott during the anthem.
Okay, how about you boycott one of their sponsors or the advertisers?
The sponsors or advertisers?
Oh, they probably got all of them.
So how I'm supposed to
boycott one and then say I boycott you, and you put it up on your Instagram or whatever, and you say you take a stand like I'm boycotting Coors Light beer.
Oh, I could do that. I could do all the beers.
Because y'all support the NFL.
Oh, definitely.
And
definitely could do that.
They are restricting our players' First Amendment rights.
Oh, I could do that.
Okay. Well, this is the best we're gonna get. Because now, what's his name? Colin Kaepernick. He's suing the NFL. So I'm like, I'm like really here for him.
You gonna follow it?
I'm gonna try to. Because I'm interested in that. And his. Let me be really clear. These new fucks, I don't care about. And then the one, I don't really watch NFL, but I was trying to keep up with it, and they like, the owner told them, y'all better not kneel or
Jerry
anything.
Jones.
You're going to stand and you're going to do it. And then they come up with this fake thing that they're going to do it before, and it's like, y'all might as well just call him Massa.
Exactly.
And tell him the fucking Constitution say you have a right.
How they can't do nothing about it.
He's your master now. Like I just, it really is disturbing, and I don't know if the fact that but I don't give a fuck about them really. Him, because he took his stand for a reason, that black teenage boys and young men were being shot and murdered in the streets by white cops left and fucking right, and nobody cared. Nobody did anything. And they were just giving their pensions and sent on their way. And he's like, I can't stand for this, and that's why he did it. Mm-hmm. And I support him. The other ones, I really don't give a fuck. But I'm kind of here with them, but not like that. Fuck them. But yeah, so if you're nil during every touchdown you just nil. And you're gonna boycott all the beer sponsors.
Yeah.
No, you gotta boycott something good.
What?
Is Cracker Barrel one of their sponsors?
Don't do that. When I'm able to eat macaroni, I got some more ice waiting to make some macaroni and cheese.
That's the real one now.
I can't wait to eat some macaroni and cheese.
You can eat macaroni and cheese, just don't use Cracker Barrel.
I can use McAdams, but it just tastes better with Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, you gotta boycott.
I like McAdams.
You gotta boycott me.
Cracker Barrel cheese is not even a sponsor. Who makes Cracker Barrel? I gotta look who makes Cracker
Probably
Barrel.
Kraft or it's one of those.
I don't think it's Kraft. It's on that thing. I don't think it's Kraft.
I got some in my refrigerator right now.
I do too. I keep looking at the date. Yep, still good. Still good. Because I bought it back when it was on sale. Still good. Still good.
No, you gotta boycott them. Alright, so we gonna get. Oh, do you have a little pussy? And now you see. Oh,
I was about to be.
It is Kraft, and now they got the
Kraft?
They got the macaroni in the box thing that they
The
make.
Cracker Barrel. Yeah, I'm not tasting that.
Really?
No.
I want to taste it to see what it tastes like.
I'll make my own.
Oh my god! All right.
I was gonna be a little pussy, but
Why?
I didn't. Cause I told you, somebody wanted me to do something. I really didn't want to do it, but I'm like, all right, I'll do it for you. Being a little pussy, but I ended up not doing it.
But you're still a little pussy because you didn't not do it because you were being tough and like I'm not doing it because I don't want to.
You're right.
You just didn't do it because the situation didn't.
Yeah, I didn't have to. Yeah, so I guess I'm a little pussy.
I
I
can't.
could just be like, no, I'm not going. No.
That's right. We
No,
thugs out in the streets.
I guess I'll find something to put on. I'll go.
Well, I'm little pussy again because this week I had a picture on, the Facebook memories come up, and it came up and it was like making me tear up and cry, and I was like, oh my god, I'm a little pussy. I was gonna put it on Facebook, but nowadays everybody's so fucking sensitive with everything. You put hashtag little pussy, they be like, oh my god, I can't believe she uses that line, and then she must not be there, and you be like, I just don't want to be bothered anymore. All right, so we're gonna get up out of here. You can find these new episodes every Thursday on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, and what's the last one? YouTube. Whenever we get them up, but we try. You can follow us on Instagram at grown_and_opinionated, and on Twitter at JMOabout.
Levon to you.
And what else we usually say? That's it, right? That's the only places we have.
Instagram page.
We did the Instagram, and we ain't got no email. The other one we got an email. We ain't gonna answer the email, so why waste the time. Make sure y'all hit the donate button, and we gonna get up out of here. Grown and opinionated. Out.